The red brother symbol, the circle, there's no end to this circle, just like there's no end to this life. The square represents village life, religious life, everyday life for our people to follow. There were no roads there yet, but later our white brother came back bringing inventions. The white brother brought back another symbol, the cross. He started changing things and doing things his own way. During this time period, there was a disconnect from Great Spirit's instruction. When the white brothers come, he's going to bring a carriage that will be pulled by animals carrying people across our land. That's the wagon. Pretty soon that's going to run by itself, carrying people across our land. That's the automobile. Then pretty soon there's going to be a road in every direction from our messes, and you can see all kinds of trails in every direction. Then there will be a time someone will invent something that they will be talking to each other through cobwebs. That's a telephone line. One of these days you go down one of these trails and you're going to see water in front of you, because on a hot summer day you actually see a mirage. One of those that were commissioned by Great Spirit will rise up and shake the world real hard as a warning to us that you people are not following the instructions that the Great Spirit told you to follow. Many life and property will be destroyed, and there will be a world-shaking events taking place. Then it will stop for a while. Someone will invent the gourd of ashes. It's going to be so small but so powerful that if ever man allows that to fall on the earth someplace, it's going to be so hot, it's going to boil oceans, rivers, it's going to burn everything into ash. If that took place, there's going to be much sickness and things man will not be able to cure. Then there will be a road in the sky where people will be travelling. That's the airplane. Now if we pollute the air too much, the sun will rise as blood red and set blood red. They're going to be messing around with the moon and stars. They said if you ever get to the moon, don't bring anything down to the earth, because once you do that, you'll be interfering with the balance of the universe. Nature and everything is going to be disrupted, and things happen on earth that we cannot control anymore, even though you have all knowledge and scientific things. There will be a time when we close everything in a room talking, with doors and windows, but way over the mountain someplace they'll be hearing us talking. That's radio or television. We're going to start making people ourselves now. There are some people now trying to make people in test tubes. And they're eating pills now, and we think they are going to better ourselves. The last thing he will invent would be a huge house that would be floating way up in the sky someplace, carrying people and things. And when that is fulfilled, then you better start learning how to live on this earth, how to survive, because the earthquake may hit certain areas very strong and knock everything down, or there may be a severe famine or a flood or a storm or lightning. Everything starts hitting us very strongly because nature is going to be acting very strongly here. A lot of us are going up the material path. We're just forgetting these spiritual things. We've disturbed nature so much. They are fighting, they are warring, they are quarrelling. It is known to the Hopi that life would be down to the level it was just before the other destruction came. We know that something has gone wrong, so that all across the land people are starting to destroy native people's land and life and religion. Whether the white brother realise it someday and start correcting it and stopping and changing something, because sooner or later a few of us are going to come and bring about pure full cleansing of this earth. Because if you can't do it even when you talk about religious and good moral principles, good government or principles, that you can't stop these things, then these purifiers will have to do it, with power and might, because Great Spirit gave them all the power to develop. We are either going to go off on this tangent and destroy ourselves, or we come back and search our spiritual instruction, search ourselves within us, something that should link us together, because now we know that we are all alive, we are all linked together with grass and animals and birds and everything. It's the air that we're all breathing right now. We are all linked together with that. We all work and strive and we don't get how we get it. And so we fight and struggle and all that, and we forget the spiritual things. We forget ourselves and how we're connected to blades of grass, trees, animals, clouds. Young people will not respect their elders, and elders will just neglect their children. They're not going to have any respect of things around them that nature's provided, because we want to have these inventions.